I hope y'all having a good Thursday, man. Now y'all see the title. The title says "Control Your Lust or Forever Be a Goon." Now the choice is yours. The reason I'm really making this video, bro, is because there was recently an interview that went viral with the basketball player Michael Porter Jr. Plays for the Denver Nuggets, I believe, and he was basically explaining some of his struggles, as a man, as an athlete, and before he kind of got into details about his struggles, he talks about his brother's struggles because he has two brothers who also played basketball and I believe played in the NBA. Maybe one played in the NBA and one was going to the NBA. But both of his brothers had their own struggles individually. You feel what I'm saying? And when he goes into details about his brother's struggles, one of them had a issue with gambling, and the other had a problem with alcohol, I believe. So, moral of the story is whatever you struggle with is gonna be your downfall, bro. When Michael Porter Jr. talks about his brother who had an issue with gambling, he said that this guy has been gambling as long as he can remember since they was younger. Now, someone like that getting to the NBA and being presented with a lot of money, it just feeds their habit. His brother is literally doing like almost 30 years for apparently throwing games in the NBA and so forth and so on. But he's had an issue with this for a long time, bro. According to Michael Porter, he's had an issue with this for a while. So he was presented with a lot of money and he went overboard. He's doing probably 20 years right now. The NBA slammed him. Michael Porter Jr.'s other brother had an issue with alcohol, substance. He's behind bars right now because he committed vehicular homicide. The reason I'm saying this is, bro, these are what these guys struggle with up until their professional career, and it was the downfall of them. You get what I mean? And when Michael Porter Jr. himself got into what he struggles with, bro, it was so many comments, people clowning this guy, laughing at him. As an NBA player, he said he struggles with women. When I say women, is he's talking about his lust. People were on there saying, "Oh, look at this guy complaining about getting too many women," But what the guy was saying was deep. He said, "Look, I don't have a wife. I struggle with women in the sense of being lustful. You know what I mean? Like both his brothers have wives, but they don't struggle with lust. One struggles with alcohol, the other struggles with gambling. So they have wives, but one has an issue with money, so he's locked up. The other has an issue with alcohol, so he's locked up. Michael Porter doesn't struggle with alcohol or gambling, but he struggles with women, bro, lust. So from his perspective, he was basically saying like God hasn't put him in front of a good woman because he hasn't been able to control his lust. When he was asked if he was married, and it was a lot of people in there clowning him, bro. Like, oh, this guy's complaining about getting too many women, this and that. But bro, the whole goal in life is not to have a bunch of women. You're supposed to have one woman that you relate to that you love and care about. But a lot of people who cannot control their lust, they have been brainwashed to believe that look, having multiple women is the way of life. You got an NBA player, bro. This is an NBA player. It's not a dude working at the gas station. This is an NBA player that literally can hit a lot of women telling you like, nah, I need to learn how to control my lust because in the end, he wants to get married. And a lot of you guys, bro, struggle with lust because as a guy, I struggle with lust up until a certain point, bro. I almost was in a situation that I didn't want to be in that forced me to work on this. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro, getting horny is a human thing. You know what I mean? Even animals get horny. But what you do once you're horny matters. As a guy, we get horny, we just want to hit something. From my perspective, most of the time when I got horny, bro, I was bored. I was literally bored, gang. When I say I was bored, I wasn't really doing that. I probably was chilling at the house, and I wanted I started texting girls, wanting them to come over. Stay busy. Get busy to the point you don't have time to think about being horny. When you're at home, you're not busy. You're just sitting at the house loafing, bro. You're gonna have that type of urge, that energy, and then most of the time, some of you guys don't work out, bro. You gotta burn off that lustful energy. You have to be able to burn off that lustful energy somehow. Whether you're going for a run, you doing push-ups, bro. You go for a walk, but you have to find a way to control that urge because, bro, at the end of the day, you're somebody that can't be trusted around women, bro. If you cannot control your lust, you cannot be trusted around women, bro. Because when we step outside every day, bro, it's a lot of beautiful women, bro. It's a lot of women with great features, bro. It's a lot of women with features that's gonna make y'all horny. You know what I mean? You don't want to be one of the guys in the store. You gotta masturbate because you see a beautiful woman, gang. That mean you can't be around women. You know what I'm saying? And it's dudes. Their lust is uncontrollable to that level. That to me, that's goon level, bro. Once you get to the part of a goon, it's like you dang near so far gone at this point. You get what I'm saying? You dang near so far gone at this point, bro. Learn to control your lust. You don't want to be out there in public. You see a beautiful woman and you get erect. You get erect outside, bro. Just because you see a lady that looks good. Do you know how embarrassing that looks? But that's all because you cannot control the urge of being horny. You feel what I'm saying? You can't be moving like that, bro. When you get to that level, yeah, going level, bro. That means you literally cannot be around any beautiful women. You're liable to do something weird. You're liable to be a creep. You know what I'm saying? You can't even go to a place where women are dressing nice because you're just gonna have this horny mindset that you just want to beat off. And bro, a lot of that deals with watching porn, bro. A lot of y'all still watch a lot of porn. It's like you gotta trim down on the porn. You know what I'm saying? Trim down on the porn. Put yourself on a break. Give your hand a break. Give your phone a break. You know what I mean? Like start there. If you don't start there, you don't want to get the Goon level because, like I said, you don't want to be one of the guys in Walmart, Cub Foods. These are places you're gonna see women, bro. The grocery store, Target, and then you just so horny, you just want to masturbate right there. There's kids around, there's other people around. It's like, bro, you look like a fool, bro. You look like somebody that needs to be monitored while they're out in public. You get what I'm saying? Because, bro, it's happening consistently all around the world. It's just not being reported consistently around the world. But there's guys that are literally on goon status. When I say goon status, bro, wherever they go, they see a girl, they just whip out their junk and they're masturbating. Like this is a porno. And you can't be like that outside, bro. Now, when you get your girl, bro, go 50 Shades of Grey, bro. You could do that with your lady, bro. You in the house with your lady, you whip it out. She know what to do. Y'all together. When you go outside, bro, there's kids outside. There's other people outside. There's men outside. There's many people who are not thinking about that outside, and you're doing this outside because you have no self-control. So how can somebody like you even be around younger kids, bro? That you know what I mean? That are women that are growing into women. You can't be around them. You know what I'm saying? You really cannot be around those kids. Females who are growing into women. I'm talking teenagers, middle schoolers, high schoolers. Those type of guys can't even be around those type of females, bro. Because they don't have no self-control, bruh. They don't have self-control. And that starts with watching a lot of porn, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I used to watch porn too. You feel me? Jerk, sex, get that off. But at the end of the day, you're training yourself to be a goon. You're training yourself to be overly freaked out to the point where if you see a lady with a fat butt, you just don't know how to act. You don't know what to feel. You just think this is a porno because you're watching too much porno. Or maybe you over there having too much recreational sex, bro. What that mean is like, yo, I'm hitting this girl, Ashley, Bernice, Lysandra. I'm hitting all these girls. So when you go out in public, you see another girl, it's like you're having so many recreational sex with different women. You think that this woman wants to have sex with you. She's just out looking good, bro. Listen, at the end of the day, bro, women, yeah, they love getting compliment, but as it's like a part of their job as a woman to want to look good. So what does that mean, fam? That means right now, if I walk out the crib, right, and I see a sexy woman, she's not doing that for me, bro. She's probably gonna want to look like this regularly. So even if I admire that, bro, I can't be thinking like, oh, I want to freak on her. I could be like, man, she's gorgeous, and keep it pushing. But a lot of y'all can't do that, bro. You think when she come outside, it's specifically for you? No, bro, it's a lot of men outside. She want to look good for most of the men. Do you get what I'm saying? She not trying to just look good for you. You just happen to be someone who stumbled upon her beauty in this moment in time. But she not specifically coming outside for you. She's coming outside to look good for multiple men and some women. This is her choice, gang. Just how you come outside looking how you come outside looking how you want to look, right? As a guy. So when you see a woman that's looking good, yo, you could appreciate her beauty without thinking sexual, bro. Like start there. Cause most of the time when you look at a woman and she's beautiful, you're thinking about hitting that. You're not thinking like, man, she's gorgeous. I just admire her beauty and that's it. Your mind is on a whole nother level, fam. But that's from having too much lust. I done had this. I see a short, I'm like, damn, she got the cheeks on her, bro. I'm trying to just, you feel me? And it took time to work on this. I'm telling you, this is something that you really gotta practice working on. Whatever habits you're doing, freaking on too many girls, watching too much porn, you gotta trim some of that down. Cause you do not want to get to goon status. I feel like most of the guys, personally, bro, I feel like most of the guys that get the goon status, bro, they become predators, gang. They become predators because a guy who has no self-control over how horny he is, if a woman shuts him down, he doesn't know how to feel. He doesn't know how to act. If he approaches a woman, bro, he's literally gonna be overly aggressive, pussy, because the only thing on his mind is literally getting in her pants, bro. So this is a dangerous guy. You feel what I'm saying? This is a guy that will probably make women uncomfortable, scare women, do weird stuff because this guy has no self-control. It's not like you a regular guy, bro. You go talk to a girl, she like, I ain't feeling you. You just wanted to get to know her. It's different. This guy, he watches porn 24/7. He beats all 7 times a day. So he's going to talk to this girl. His mind is warped, bro. He has a whole different mind, and he's not gonna know how to take the no, the rejection, because, bro, women are gonna see when you're going, you're a weirdo, bro. They can sense you're a weirdo. You're not gonna act normal. You're gonna be saying different things, acting different, looking at them different. Everything is gonna really be different from a guy who's regular. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these guys, they're pushy. That's why you see when you go outside and as a girl and a guy's trying to talk to you, he's over pushy and he gets rejected and then he gets aggressive. He like, man, F you, this stupid B. Dude, this dude watches too much porn. When you watch porn, they set up crazy scenarios, right? Like the pizza man comes up to deliver the pizza. The lady's like, oh my God, I don't have any money. He's like, you could pay some other way. Bro, you better take a hint. If you're a pizza delivery driver, you go to the pizza, drop some pizza off, you put your nuts on the pizza film, you getting locked up. You better understand who you're dealing with. Don't be looking at porn and think that's the scenario you act. You know what I'm saying? Cause, bro, they come up with crazy scenarios, bro. So they fry your brain. So when they fry your brain, you go into the real world, you think this is a script. Nah, this is the real world. People are gonna report you, fam. You're gonna have to register as a predator, bro. Cause you watching too much porn, you literally creating scenes in your mind when you see women out. And you think this is the pizza boy and lady scene or like a random encounter where you just whip your junk out and it, bro, nah. At the end of the day, there's a lot of people outside. There's kids outside. There's grandma, there's granddad. I'm outside, bro. Don't be doing that outside, bro. Control that. Put down Pornhub, X, whatever you want, bro. Take a break. Try to go a week without it. If you hitting 5 girls, try not hitting 5 girls that week. Maybe next week don't hit 4. But you gotta start working on this. It's very important, bro. Even if you have a job, you can't even have a job with women because you too horny. You gonna be on some, I don't want to say the word, but grape. You know what I mean? Grape juice. You gonna be on that type of time with your co-workers because you're gonna be looking at them a certain way, plotting in your mind what you want to do with them. And bro, that all that makes you a creep. Especially if a woman or a female is not giving you those signs of interaction. Like if a girl is not talking freaky to you, making slight jokes about getting freaky, why are you thinking about her like that? Isn't it weird? You gotta think it's kind of weird. She not on that time. Why are you on that time? You feel what I'm saying? Why are you on that time? But you're on that time because you watching Pornhub. You watching Pornhub 24/7. You watching crazy scenes where it's unrealistic. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you go outside, this is what you expect. This is what you expect. You expect to go to a lady and say your ass is fat, and then she says, "Oh my God, thank you. Do you want to have sex?" Bro, this is how this is how the scenes in porn are going, gang. Like, they're not like normal scenes. They're scenes on that level where it's like no dialogue, no really getting to know each other. They basically get on there, act weird, and then intercourse. So guys who watch porns, they're usually weird when it comes to interacting with women. Cause they watching mad porn. They thinking like the way the guy talking to the girl in the porn is how the girl wants you to talk to her out there. It's like, no, that's not happening unless you're the one she's interacting with already. You feel me? In the bedroom. Like she just met you, bro. You coming like that. It's like, whoa, you gonna scare her. You know what I'm saying? You gonna scare her. And me saying this is crazy because I'm telling y'all, Michael Porter Jr. is an NBA player, bro, and he's literally telling you he struggles with this same exact thing. Now this guy has a plethora of women he could choose from. This is the NBA player, bro. He probably just invite Shorty to the game, drop some numbers, and she ready to give it to him the same night, front row seat. You know what I mean? So if he's telling you like, nah, I want to work on this, I want to control this, that means like, bro, this is a serious thing because what you cannot control would be your downfall, bro. His brother couldn't control gambling. My boy got to the NBA and was gambling. They locked him up for like 20 years. His other brother could not control alcohol, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ty Baby for being out. Stay out. His other brother couldn't control alcohol. You know what I mean? My boy got a vehicular homicide. He's behind bars. So what you can't control will come to get you in the ass, bro. Nip you in the butt. You gotta start controlling things like lust. Lust is one of the things I know I used to struggle with, bro. I was trying to chill with a shorty every night. You feel me? Cause I'm bored. I'm at the crib, man. Shorty, pull up. I'm bored. Ain't nothing shaking. Pull up. Let's smoke. You know what I mean? What happened after we smoked? That action. So I'm like, nah, I was doing this a lot, and I'm having different interactions, bro. But then I had a serious interaction that could have had me trapped in a position I didn't want to be in. And when that happened, bro, I was stressing. I was really stressing, bro. I swear on my life. Stressing for the whole time. I'm like, nah, this can't be legit. Then the guy was like, yeah, well, if you're moving like this, you moving wild boy, willy-nilly, raw dog action, you know what I mean? This is the result of that. So start working on your lust, bro. Bro, it took me a while. Sometimes I might be outside and see something, and I'm like, dang, okay, I can't even pay attention to that for real. And it's tough, bro, because it's like, dang, that's temptation. But at the end of the day, what that lady has with her body, her beauty, that belongs to her, bro. I don't got nothing to do with that. I can only look. That's like when you go to the museum, they got the art, and you might like this art piece, right? You can't take that home. You can't even really touch that junk. So when you looking at females outside, bro, imagine you at the museum, gang. You know what I'm saying? Unless a woman's like, oh my God, I seen you looking at me. You're so handsome. Let's do something. It's different then. You know what I mean? But bro, it's the museum. Don't think that's something you can go touch, mess around with, unless that's the interaction she's giving back. But a lot of guys already got that in their mind when they see a woman. Like, yo, I'm trying to hit her. I'm trying to hit her from the back. I'm trying to slam her. You know, all types of stuff, bro. You start having crazy thoughts. Because why are you watching porn, gang? This is what happened in the porn. They're doing nasty things. They not taking a lady on a date like, hey, how are you? What's your name? They not doing none of that. they getting down on the shorty. So what you gonna think of women if that's all you watching? You feel what I'm saying? And bruh, somebody made a comment the other day and it was like, man, women are horny. Of course women are horny. Animals are horny. You know what I'm saying? Men are horny. At the end of the day, if a female is horny, it doesn't matter if you know how to control your lust. Like for instance, let's flip the script, right? Check this out. Let's say you're horny, right? Boom. And then you're with a girl who's not horny. At the end of the day, she has control of the situation, bro. Cause when you're like, baby, I want to get down, and she say, nah, I ain't horny at all. I'm just chilling right now. There's nothing you can do. So when he made that statement, it's like, oh, bro, just because women are horny doesn't mean you go around and be horny with them. You gotta have self-control. And you thinking that because every girl's horny, you just be on some goon shit. You gonna catch a case, bro. You gonna catch a case because it's like, yeah, every girl's horny. And I go outside, I'm just on some goon vibes. Bruh, that's a case waiting to happen. You shouldn't even be thinking like that, bruh. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta have self-control, bro. One of the most attractive things is like when a woman's trying to put the press on you, put the play on you, put the kitty on you, and you kind of like, you ain't too thirsty. That's so attractive to women, bro. They've told, some of them have told me that. Like, you know what I mean? Like for instance, let me give y'all a scenario, right? It's a play right here. This how some dudes go. I'm gonna give you this two type of guys, yeah? The overly horny guy, and this is smooth guy right here. You feel me? The smooth guy right here, this is first time chilling with a shorty. Yeah, he want to hit. The horny guy want to hit. Everybody want to hit. You know what I mean? The girl want to hit too. But this is first base. You know what I'm saying? First base. So when you get when the smooth guy get to first base, him and the girl are chilling at the crib. When he get to the crib, shorty got the skimpy fit on or whatever. But the smooth guy, he chill. He act like he don't see that. He might just say, baby, you look good. You know what I mean? That's it. They sit on the couch. He hug her. They watching a movie. He drinking. He not really trying to cop and feel on her and all that. He just cooling. When the movie starts, shorty probably lean closer to him. You know what I mean? Hug him, and then it's like, okay, she's giving him signs like, okay, she want the, you know what I mean? She want the action. Bro, the horny guy goes over there. Right when he walks through the door, he's trying to grab her ass. You know what I'm saying? Cause bro, he can't even wait. He's so ready for the moment now. He not even trying to go through the process of actually chilling with the girl. Do you get what I'm saying? This is guys who's getting towards goon level from on the porn. The guy who not watching all the porn, who can be around beautiful women, he can go to a shorty crib and shorty could come out in a two-piece and he could be cool. He might not even get no erection because he could control that. And that's gonna turn her on more because she's looking like, dang, he ain't like them other guys. When they come here, they just want to drop their drawers. It's gonna make her more attractive to you, bro. It's a lot of women that say they don't like it when you come over and you just come through the door ready to smash them, especially if it's the first time hanging with them, bro. But most guys are like that because they're watching mad porn. Come on, a porn dude come through the door, he ready to smash. That's how the porn go. He come through the door, shorty get on her knees, and this is not porno, bro. This is different. When you go to a shorty crib, be cool. If shorty gonna give you the box, she gonna give you the box. I remember one time we chilling with some college girls. You feel me? I ain't gonna hold you. This is real talk, bro. I'm giving y'all the game. She had her friend, so it was three girls. One was for my cousin. The other girl, she was like a free for all. And then the other friend, I don't know what she was on. So I ain't gonna lie. Back then, I was just trying to be striker number one. So when both all three of the girls come over, we at my spot chilling. So my cousin, he chopping his shorty up. So I'm chopping both the shorty ups. When my cousin get done talking to his shorty, I take his shorty in the bathroom. I'm like, yo, what's up with y'all? With both of them shorties, man. I mean, I'm trying to, the girl was like, oh, well, if you just be cool, the one that likes you is gonna let you do what y'all want to do anyways. Imagine a girl saying this to you, bro. Like, if you just be cool, the one that likes you is gonna let you, you know what I mean? And she was 100% right, bro. The one that liked me, she gave me the play. I ain't had to do nothing extra, bro. So imagine if I was trying to grab on her and grope her and force her to be aggressive and be all up on her. Like, bruh, it wouldn't have played out like that. She probably would have thought, like, man, this man too thirsty. He horny. He never even got no box. You get around a girl, you supposed to act like you got box, bro. You supposed to act like the cat ain't nothing. You supposed to act like, man, shorty ripped her clothes off and got naked in front of you. You could still handle that without just acting like a kid. You know what I mean? That's how you supposed to act. You feel me? But y'all get around, y'all be like, let me grab your ass. Let me grab your tits. Oh my God, you have shorts on. And it's like, yo, bro, you look crazy, bruh. You look crazy. But that comes from watching so much pornography or being overly freaky. When you get to a shorty house, be cool. She could have the slimmest, skinniest booty shorts on. Her cheeks could be hanging out. You act like you don't even see the cheeks. That really turns her on, bro. She looking like, dang, he act like he don't see these cheeks. What? Cause bruh, this is like I mean like this is some girl they told me. It's like this how women minds work. It's like a girl might test you just to see what type of guy you are. You get what I'm saying? Like I went to a shorty crib the first night. You know what I mean? This was a shorty I used to kick it to. And I ain't gonna lie, back then I did watch porn. So when I got there, me and Shorty, we vibing, drinking, smoking, things getting hot. But then she throw me off a little bit. But it's a test, bruh. She like, oh man, like I ain't even trying to have sex tonight. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to get to know you. Even though she like kissing on me and all this. So I'm like, yeah, for sure, I feel you. Like, of course, man. We should just get to know each other. Another dude would have been like, then why the F you kissing on me, man? Why you hugging me? Why he would have said that is because Shorty told him she wasn't trying to have sex that night. Bro, I got the box the next day. You get what I'm saying? The next day, cause I wasn't thirsty. Another dude probably would have left. Like, man, she tripping. Cause bro, she was being romantic. She was kissing on me, this and that. You would think like, she ready. You know what I'm saying? I was about to make that move, but then she like, nah, I ain't trying to just give it to you on the first night. You know what I mean? But I'm looking like I already got it. You kissing me, baby. You know what I mean? All I gotta do is be cool. I ain't about to throw a tantrum. A dude who's watching porn 24/7 would throw a tantrum. He like, come on, baby. How you say you ain't trying to give it up, but you kissing on me and stuff? You grabbing my junk, like what? Cause she's testing you out, dog. It's a test to see if you a guy that's gonna act like you ain't never got no box, freak out because she says she's not giving to you the first night. Like, dog, bro, it's the first night. Maybe she doesn't want to look a certain way. She gave it to me on the second night. Cause I was chill. When Shorty said she went on that, I wasn't like, what? Come on, we already kissing. Come on, baby, I'm already touching you. Nah, I'm like, yeah, for sure, I feel you. Like, things just kind of got heated for real, but we could take it easy. This what a girl want to hear. That make her want to bust it down right then and there, even if she doesn't, because of course she doesn't want to just look easy on the first night. Some girls got self-respect. You know what I'm saying? Some girl got self-respect. They don't want to give it to you on the first night, bro. As a guy, everybody want to get their way on the first night, bro. Be honest. Even a lady that's trying to smash a dude, you want to smash him on the first night. So if you have self-control, you show that person like that's not something you so eager for. That's not the only thing that's right on the center of your mind. You show that person that, bro. And when that person sees that, it's like it makes them want to give it to you more because somebody that's so eager for that just want to smash and dip at the end of the day. Any dude that's in here talk to a girl and you went to hit the girl on the first day and she was hesitant about giving it up. She said, man, I just don't want you to just get this and just not talk to me no more. How many guys have had some girls say that before? Facts. It's a lot of girls that be like, I just don't want you, get what you want and not talk to me no more. And this is the truth, bro. Because perception to a woman is a lot, bro. On the first day, she might not want to give it to you because you never going to text her back. You feel me? A lot of girls have said that, fam. But you're not thinking about that because you thought about the scene where, you know what I mean, your favorite porn star was hitting shorty from the back right when he came through, and you think this is what about to happen. It's your first time chilling with her, bro. It's not a porn scene. But you can't notice that when you're lustful. It's been dudes that tweaked out over the box, not getting the box. They cussed the girl out, left her house. The Marcus the Don, you know this is true, bro. Like, man, what? Shorty playing with me, dog. Had me over there. But you say you wanted to chill with her. You mad now she ain't give you the play. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. When I was younger, bro, me and Shorty was chilling. It's like, bro, I respect women. And then I also look at it like, imagine how you look being angry over not getting some coochie, bro. You look bad. You look sad. You look like a crybaby for real. You look like a real crybaby if you crying out over not getting some play, bro. Cause you don't even own that. That's like you get the key to that. You know what I mean? So imagine you crying over not getting some play. You look sad, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Don't be thinking you look player. You only look player when Shorty be like, nah, I ain't on that tonight. You be like, yeah, for sure, baby. We could just kick it for real. You know what I'm saying? Cause you're not thinking about porn 24/7. Some people they hang out with women because women are better friends than men sometimes, gang. I ain't gonna lie. You got dudes around you. They trying to like get you, fam. A girl might just look out for you. So some of y'all can't even have female friends. Y'all want to smash them. When I used to sell tree bread, I'm gonna be honest, I was trying to smash all the baddest customer. Except for this one customer I had. You know what I mean? I had the one customer, bro. She was stupid thick, bro. I swear on my life. Stupid thick. She like a East African shorty. But the shorty will always spend mad bread. I'm talking like 300-400. You know what I mean? So I remember I pulled up on her crib. She stayed by the mall. And one day she wanted me to come in there. She literally told me, what you about to do? And I had to go to my brother's game. I'm like, I'm finna go to my brother's basketball game right now. She like, oh, I was finna take a shower. Like, it's nobody home. And I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? Cause a shorty gonna be indirect. Like if she wanna see if you catching on to what she dropping. She not just gonna say, come smash me in the shower, baby. Like, especially if y'all ain't on that level yet. So I'm like, damn. I really wanted to go in there with her. But I'm like, nah, I gotta go to my little bro's game for real. But then at the same time, I'm thinking like, nah, shorty be spending like $300-400. I can't smash her. If I smash her, it's like things are different. You feel what I mean? Because, bro, I used to smash a lot of my clients, like, that was females. Most of the time, most of my clients were females. They were the ones grabbing Z's, H's. Dudes is trying to grab dubs. You know what I mean? Today's lesson organic is control your lust, man. Because you got to be able to maintain a relationship with women without being so horny all the time when you're around them. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you're going to have women at your work. You're going to have women that work daycare. You're going to have women at church. You're going to have women in your family. Bro, it's women everywhere. So every time you see a woman and you feel you got to get horny, you got to get hard, you got to masturbate, it's like, bro, you can't be outside. You're a threat to society, bro. You're a threat to women, bro. We gotta assign like a special agent with you everywhere you go so nothing crazy happens. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of guys can't have female friends if they want to have sex with all of them. You gotta be able to have some female friends. Some of y'all can't even have female friends, bro. Y'all want to get some neck. Y'all want to smash that. And it's a lot of good women who will look out for you, gang. Better than your guys. Dog, because you gotta think about women are not all women, bro. There's good women. Women out there, they're very caring and nurturing, fam. So if you're somebody who's very genuine to them, and you're somebody who really has a relationship, friendship with them, bro, they will look out for you, bro. Honestly, they will look out for you more than your guy will look out for you. No disrespect, but it's just naturally for them to care and not want to see somebody in a situation that it stresses them out, makes them unhappy, bro. This is how women are, fam. That's why sometimes you see a woman might help out a dude for the longest. And you like, man, why you helping out this dude? Because she's a caring person, gang. It's just a part of her character. So if you had control over your lust, bro, you could have some good friends around you. You know what I'm saying? You can have some good friends around you. I'm not gonna lie. I had a good friend around me, but I was too horny. Real talk. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, man, I gotta stop chilling with Shorty. Crazy part is I was always trying to smash it, but she wasn't going. So on some goon side, I'm like, man, that's lame, bro. I'm not about to be chilling with her, be in the friend zone, but I was on some goon type of mental, like watching porn, hitting different girls. So I'm thinking she just another one on the list. But she looking like, nah, YS. I ain't one of them easy peasies. I ain't giving nothing up. You know what I'm saying? And she was actually a genuine person because she would come over to the crib, chill with me. I ain't really had nothing crazy going on, and we ain't had to do nothing crazy. It was a genuine, cool friendship, bro. But it was like I was trying to smash her. So I would like, man, I ain't about to chill with her no more. She ain't giving up the box. A lot of y'all like that. I ain't gonna lie, like, this is real. But once that was a while back. Once I realized, I'm like, damn, okay, I missed out. Probably missed out on a lot of good female friends because I had sex with them. This is true. Some of them I wasn't supposed to have sex with them, bro. And I found this out when I was selling tree. Some of your clients, they spending too much bread for you to mess that up, you're because you get to smashing a girl now. It's like it ain't business no more, bro. It's a lot involved. You know what I'm saying? And I realized that in the moment because, bro, this girl was fire. She talking about she about to shower. What? Man, what? I come in there. I could, cause the way I think was like at the time, I'm like, dang, okay, I can go in here and hit her for probably 30 minutes, still get to the game. But I'm like, nah, that's pushing it because I want to watch the whole game. And I'm looking like, nah. I can't let the horniness take me over because it was a perfect opportunity. But I'm like, nah, I gotta go to Lil Bro's game. Then I'm thinking about how much money this girl be spending, 300 to 400. It's like, man, if I go in there and hit her, she starts liking me. I ain't really trying to be with her. You know what I mean? That's gonna mess up the play that I got going. This is a money play right here. Every time she would buy 300, 400. So is me throwing 300, 400 away worth it for just cracking her? Cause bro, you only can crack a shorty 3 times before it's like feelings start to develop, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's like you guys are seeing each other regularly after that. After 3 times, it's like y'all kind of like in a situation, lituation. That's what they call it, lituation. Not a real relationship, but y'all seeing each other. You know what I mean? He said, now if you can't see this woman being a mother of your children or wife, that's a waste. Shout out to Organic Machine. That's why having recreational sex all the time is not worth it, bro. Because if you're having unprotected or recreational interaction or intercourse with a female and you don't see her being your the mother of your children or your wife, why are you there? Because you're horny. That's the answer, bro. I answer for you. You ain't even got to answer. You so horny you don't even see this lady being a future mother of your kids or your wife, but you're still there having sex with her because you're so horny you can't control it. And then the worst part about being a guy, because I'm a guy's like, what, bro? When you bust your nut, you not even really having a conversation with this girl. Y'all ain't really even talking about nothing. You did. Be honest, bro. Be honest. After you nut, the shorty you hooking up with regularly, bro, y'all don't talk about nothing, bro. Them conversations be dry, bro. Y'all talk about nothing. The only time y'all have a connection is when you get horny, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you get horny, then you like her. No, you might laugh, make her laugh now, but after you nut, bro, you not. You kind of just chilling like, yeah, it's whatever. For I done nutted already. This is the truth. This is how guys work. I mean, this is how I work. Like after I bust my nuts, like I don't like a shorty, bro. I'm not saying I'm not gonna talk to her, but it's like I'm not putting real conversation in. I'm not really, you know what I mean? You got what you wanted. You know you can get it again. So you're not really trying to really get to know this person. You did what I'm saying? Shout out to Organic Machine. That's love, man. That's something that's rare, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. That's rare. And I just want guys to work on this because I don't want y'all to get to Goon level, bro. Goon level is dangerous, bro. Y'all remember the dude that went to the coffee spot He was beating off in the car. Shorty recorded him. He got embarrassed and he took himself out. You know what I'm saying? Because he was embarrassed. Because, bro, you're not thinking that's embarrassing, but it's embarrassing. Like, even if you go out in public, right? And you just get a random boner in public because you see a girl, bro, that's embarrassing, bro. It looked like you a kid or some shit. It's like you're a child. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like you're like a kid because you can't even control your urge to not get hard. Yeah, it's embarrassing, dog. So why do you want to be embarrassed? And that's goon level, top goon level. You get to that top goon level, boy, it's like you so far gone. It ain't no telling what you about to do. Dude that was gooning, he probably been watching mad porn. He went to the bikini coffee shop where girls wear bikini. It's like, yo, bro, this is their jobs. They have to wear a bikini. Like, if me and you go to Hooters right now, we're gonna see women there with big, bees on them, big dogs on them. You know what I mean? Skinny fits. We can't go to Hooters and then we just get hard and start jacking off because we see cleavage. Bro, this is what they have to wear here. This is their uniform. This is their outfit. This is part of the policy for them to work here. So why can't we control ourselves if we're gonna go there? Bro couldn't control himself. So Shorty saw that and put him on blast. When she put him on blast and recorded him, he was embarrassed, bro. He went home and he offed himself because he didn't want to live life no longer. He don't want to be known as the top goon. And there was a lot of people kind of were like supporting him. I'm not saying it's messed up. He had to off himself, but those guys that are supporting that, they do the same thing. They think that's okay to go masturbate in public. They'd be the type to be in Target behind the scenes looking at a woman while they, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, that's creepy, bro. That's weird. Do that with your woman. Do that with your wife, your girl, for real. Don't do that to random women, bro. A lot of these random women, they have kids, they have family, bro. They don't want you beating off to them in public. They think that's weird, bro. They looking like, yo, bro, stop it. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't be outside. You can't be outside, bro. You dangerous. They can't even have younger girls around you. Like, when I say younger girls, I'm talking about middle school to high school. Girls cannot be around guys like that, bro. They're liable to not. They're liable to try to like seduce those type of like girls, because these guys can't control the urge, so they're feeling this urge forever and ever and ever and ever. And every woman they're seeing, they're having ideas, they're having scenes in their mind. They're thinking they're, this porn star, and it's like, yo, bro, you're none of those guys. You're a regular guy. Stop watching that stuff. Trim it down, little by little. Exactly, facts. You gotta watch everybody, man. Like it's a lot of goons, top goons out here. You gotta watch everybody because a lot of people struggle with lust. That's a lot of things people not talking about besides struggling with lust, bro. Bro, sex is everywhere, bro. I don't know if y'all know this, but it's constantly being marketed. You go on Instagram, is twerking going on, all this going on. In the movies, it's going on. Twitter, it's going on. You dig what I'm saying? He said, plus, if you control yourself in lust, you can use that energy for something else. It's powerful, but you're just wasting it. That is facts. Organic machine, that is facts. It's energy that you could use for manifestation. It's energy that you could use to go mow the grass. It's energy that you could use to go to the gym. You could use that energy for anything. The sexual lustful energy, it's a strong energy. And that's why you have it. It's like you can use it to do anything, bro. You could probably use that to go lift your max rep. You could use that to lift your max rep at the gym. Is you super horny? Anybody that's on here, you could say YS is a dummy, right? Cool. Just test it out one time. Get super horny, go to the gym, and try to max your rep. Try to max your rep. See what happens. You feel what I'm saying? You're gonna be like, dang, man, I ain't even know this energy could do this. Cause you gotta think why they tell athletes not to have sex before games. Come on, dog. This is common knowledge, bro. Some people don't have this knowledge because they're too lustful. So they don't think like this is energy. Because what you think you doing producing, that's like a spirit, gang. That's your spirit. Because that same spirit can turn into a human. Do y'all understand me? As a guy, like that spirit, that substance is a spirit, dog, that's coming out of you. So you just looking at it like cum. I don't want to say that word, right? But think about it on a big level right now. I'm opening your minds. The keys. We opening your mind. This is coming from inside of you. This is a certain type of spirit. The same spirit, if it's entered into a woman, can create a life form. You know what I'm saying? So why just put it on a napkin? You know what I'm saying? Why put it on some girl's face? It's not being effectively used then. Unless you was trying to create a baby with the girl, then it's being effectively used. But when you put it on her face, you paint Shorty's face, it's not being effectively used. When you take it out of your body without the purpose of creating, it's not being effectively used, bro. It's not. Now, when you keep it in your body and you go running, it's being effectively used. You just use your own energy. Because that's your own energy coming out of your body. You feel what I mean? That's literally your own energy. That's why as an athlete, bro, ain't no freaking before the game. Because you're going to show up tired. The coaches know that already. Scientists know that already. Basketball, football players, tennis players, all athletes, if they sign that contract, you cannot be having sex before the game. You can't. It takes away your energy. If you don't believe me, Google this stuff, bro. But my question is, you guys are constantly wasting your energy and ruining your minds without accomplishing nothing. You're just busting mad nuts, putting out mad energy, releasing your spirit multiple times, releasing it multiple times. It's like, why not just control that, bruh? It's one or the other. You releasing it multiple times. Why not control that? You know what I'm saying? He said, bro, you mad with us using other people? Nah, I'm not mad with you. I'm trying to tell you, bro, Ty baby. Being horny is a normal part of life, but every time you get horny, you don't have to think of having sex. You have to think of other ways to burn off that energy. Because if you continue to just think about every time you get horny to have sex, you're going to be a goon. Now, what a goon is a guy that's going to go jack off in Walmart because he's seeing a nice mom or a girl. A guy that's going to jack off in Target. The guy that's going to jack off in the traffic because he's seeing some nice girls in the summer walking with, running outfits. That you don't want to be on that level. That's crazy level. You know what I'm saying? So once you get horny, because I'm not gonna say you're never not gonna get horny. Come on, animals get horny. But once you get horny, you gotta find out how to burn off that energy because it's literally energy, bro. And it's coming out of your body. It's a spirit. It's white. Spirits are usually white, aren't they? When you think of spirits, what color are they? Like for real. He said, and then you make me seem like, nah, well, yeah, because, bro, Ty Baby, if you go to Walmart right now, Ty Baby, let me ask you a real question, bro. You said, and then yes, when you get to goon level, you become a predator almost. Why? Because check this out, right? Let's say a goon level, Ty Baby, you got sisters, aunties, cousins younger than you. We gonna throw them in the mix, man. No disrespect. I'm gonna give you a scenario. They're shopping at Target, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got a random guy who comes in here, he might have seen your auntie got it going on. And he literally starts beating off at Target. Your auntie got her kids with her. How you gonna feel if she call you and tell you about the situation? You gonna feel a certain type of way. You gonna be like, man, what's up with that dude, bruh? Am I lying? Confirm, Ty, baby. Because that guy is now a predator, bro. He doesn't care about who's around. He's literally engaging in a gesture that's only supposed to be done in private with someone that you're engaging in an act with mutually. That's a predator, gang. Really. What do you call that? Because there's kids around. You're not supposed to do that with kids around, family around. And then you got people that have woman wives. Bro, the predator is the guy that is jacking off in public. Come on, Ty, baby, follow me, man. The guy that's jacking off in public, bro, that's predator behavior. That's not normal behavior, bro. You want to beat off at home. You so horny and watch so much porn, gang. When you get outside, you think this is a scene. That's predatory behavior, bro. It's not a scene. There's no normal people here. There's family here. There's a guy with his wife here. You think he wants you whipping your junk out in front of his wife? That's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? So all that is goon level behavior. And when the goons get embarrassed, they want to take themselves out, bro. They get embarrassed, they say they don't want to live no longer. It's not normal. It's weird. But it's all from being unable to control your lust. TT, what's up? Control your lust, bro. I used to be lustful, bro. I wasn't being off. I was trying to hit the girls I see. Try, baby. Even let's take not jacking off in the store. Even when you get horny, the purpose of me making this video, broski, is me telling you, like, when you get horny, go for a walk. You get horny, go play basketball. You get horny, go to the gym. You get horny, drop some content. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's not you individually. I'm giving you a scenario, broski. This is a scenario. I used a scenario where I had your auntie with kids, brothers and sisters, because I know for a fact if you found out that a guy was beating off in front of your family or siblings or auntie in Walmart, you would be annoyed. You would be upset. You would say, what's wrong with that guy, bruh? You would say, why he doing that? Or would you be like, kudos to him? Ty, baby, you taking this personal, bro. This is a general live, man. This is why I don't like talking to some people on live, man. You missed the whole point of the live, broski. I don't know you like that to be saying that you're doing that in Target. I give you a figurative example, my boy. Follow me, man. You said share your. What do you mean? I mean, I didn't get on here talking like I never used to be horny. That's why I said you missed the whole message, broski. You say, yes, correct. You gotta do something to keep your mind. Exactly. You gotta occupy your mind. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Nah, you taking it different, my boy. I'm gonna have to just let you ride out and get your rocks off. You feel me? But basically, what Koari and an organic machine Dean is saying, you got to figure out other ways to get your mind off that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta figure out other ways. You say, I think religion helped you a lot, brother. Also, do you agree? I mean, honestly, a lot of people hide behind religion, bro. Personally, God is within inside, bro. So I say that because my uncle was a pastor, man. He's a horrible guy. I ain't gonna lie. If I could give him an F as a human, he's getting that. And a lot of people hide behind religion, bro. That don't mean nothing. There's religious people doing some of the most heinous things, bro. You couldn't imagine, dog. You know what I mean? So God is within you, bro. All that religion stuff, bro, it don't matter, bro. Going to church, I used to despise going to church. I only like one part of church. The only part I liked the church was the most important part. This is the most important part of church, right here. It's praise and worship, dog. All that other talking, offerings, bro, get that out of church, bro. I'm not gonna lie, because as a youngin', when I went in church, the only time I felt the energy in church is during praise and worship. And praise and worship is when they start singing the songs, bro. When the choirs are up there saying, Jesus, Jesus, save us, glory. Come on now. Like, anybody that went to church, wasn't that the most lit part in church? I ain't trying to hear this pastor preach, gang. No disrespect to the pastor, but 9 times out of 10, bro, we got to go look in his closet, bro. It's too many skeletons. This is a fact. It's a lot of skeletons in the pastor's closet, man. He's smashing the deacon's wife. You know what I mean? He having sex with the usher's sister. You know what I'm saying? He utilizing his position for manipulation most of the time, gang. Or he money embezzling. I mean, what else is there going on, bro? So instead of us sitting here hearing this guy talk, we don't need that. When we all come to church, we come to church to praise and worship. We're worshiping the Creator. That's all that matters. All that. Sometimes we can have individuals within the congregation give a sermon, bro. But we not about to listen to nobody preach for 30, 40 minutes and then put them in a position of being in charge of everyone. That's stupid. You feel what I mean? That's my perspective because I used to go to church all the time, fam. And I used to be like, yo, when this man got on the stage, I'd be like, man, what this dude be talking about, bro? But when the praise and worship team was on there, I understood everything. I felt energized. I felt like, dang, man, I'm at a concert for God, man. Dang, man, I'm at a concert for God. That's the most important part. Because you come to church to get energized. Like I said, we can have one or two people give sermons out of the Bible, but we don't have to have a pastor, bro. Because you give one person too much power and it does something to him. It does something to him. It corrupts him, bro. It makes him a monster. And most of the pastors are monsters, dog. Because most people big up the pastors in the household, like, oh, you know, Pastor John. And it's like, stop dick riding the pastor. That nigga is a horrible person. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Corrupt. Don't D-ride no pastor until you personally know him. You feel me? In and out. You know his dealings. You know if he not smashing the members in the church. He not stealing the money. Then you could give him the credit, bro. Till then, just because he a pastor, don't D-ride him. People be D-riding people because of positions, bro. I don't care what position you in. I'm looking at your character, dog. What are you doing? Are you good? Are you bad? I don't care if you're the president. You could be the president and be horrible. I mean, I ain't gonna D-ride you, but that would be my ideal situation of church right there, man. You know, and people hide behind church, but they're doing ill things, bro. I'm telling you, they're doing a lot of ill things. Don't believe the religious hype, man. There's a certain religious groups, bro, that just acts so holy sometimes, but they're not even some of the goodest people. And religion is just something made up, man, to people for people to cling on to, bro. Like, who could say what the oldest religion is? Some people say Islam, but how you know? You wasn't around. You wasn't around. We can believe that, but unless we was around, bro, it's like you don't know. So TT, I'm gonna tell you something. When I was at the airport, bro, my name is Abdul Malik, bro. You know what I mean? Malik, the Malik part of my name means I bring a certain energy that turns you up. And I was given this name by Islamic OG. So yeah, so in learning this name and getting this name, the OG told me that the true point of life is just to thank the creator, bro. You know what I'm saying? Be thankful, man. Purify yourself. So when we're speaking in terms of religion, the reason I say religion just doesn't matter is because as a person, bro, you have to clean up yourself, your actions. Some people are liars. Some people are thieves. Some people are stealers. Some people have greed. Some people have jealousy. All this stuff that we have inside. And at the end of the day, for us to get closer to God or the creator, all this needs to be purified, bro. So once I got that name, you feel me, TT? I started purifying myself, gang. I stopped lying. You know what I mean? I stopped being greedy with certain things. I stopped selling, you know, substances, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it made me understand what I was doing, bro. That's why I'm like, okay, well, what if everybody had the chance to do this? It don't matter what religion you are, you would be a better person, right? You would be a better person. You know, I'll be dropping them cranium bombs. It's a cranium bomb. You got to really think about what I said. If everybody had the chance or took the chance to purify themselves, take greed, jealousy, all the bad stuff out of your life, regardless of whatever religion you are, we will all be decent people, right? So then you start thinking like, okay, it's all about good and bad. Because religion don't define that. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I got a title of what I worship, you know, but at the end of the day, bro, you know, I'm not trying to tell no one to be different on what I'm saying. I'm just trying to get y'all understanding. Because some people look at others and be like, oh, because they're that religion, they're not good. But it's a lot of people in the same religion as you that are not good. At the end of the day, it's all about good people and bad people, man. Good and bad, dog. That's why in every movie you see good and bad. Good and bad. In every plot movie, what is there? There's the good and there's the bad guys. It's never anything else. You feel me? Like he said, I'm alone right now. Nah, that's good, Kari. Shout out to your boyfriend, man. Hopefully y'all have a good relationship. You good, brother. You good. Yeah, TT. You know, I'm with you, man. Abdul Malik. You know what I'm saying? I did do the shahada and all that for me to get this name. You know, but the guy that even gave me this name, I thought he never liked me. I thought he was a weirdo. He used to just look at me like this. He's like, he just look at me like this. Is an older OG, never talked to me, bro. So one day I'm in a zone because this happened when I worked at the airport, and then I told you I had a young dude named, I forgot his name, but he looked like Nipsey Hussle. TT. He was like East African kid. He used to walk around on the zone with me. I'd be like, yo, Nipsey, what's up? He'd be like, yo, let's go outside. He'd be like, yo, why yes, I'm not gonna lie, bro. The creator's been telling me to talk to you, bro. Out of everyone, the creator wants me to talk to you. I'm like, man, what you talking about, dog? And he'd break it down to me because, you know, I never had an understanding of what, you know, Islam was. So he's like, you don't have to be extreme. The whole purpose of it is just to be thankful to the creator and to work on yourself. And I'm like, for real, Nipsey, you to talk to me every week. So one day I'm in the zone, bro. I come in the zone, and I don't know, we just got it lit. We was turning up, and then I went and did a flight, and I came back. It was only dude in there. Nipsey was in there, and then Yassine, this dude named Yassine. He like, man, YS, you're a good guy, man. The OG wants to talk to you. So he's like, man, you know, I observe you. You have that energy that people like, that can make a difference if you have good intent with it. You know what I mean? So your name is Abdul Malik. And I'm like, Abdul Malik? He's like, yeah, you're Abdul Malik. I'm like, all right, bet. So we went in the bathroom, you know what I mean? No Diddy. We did the little ceremony or whatever. That's how it went down. He said, you have a brother in Dubai, man. Love, Dubai. I want to come to Dubai, man. See what it's like. You know what I'm saying? That'd be lit. Shout out to TT out there in Dubai, man. You said, I don't want to tell my boyfriend. Can I ask you a personal question? Yeah, Karari, what is your question? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to TT in Dubai, man. But that was a good experience though, bro, because it showed me that despite me not having a relationship with this guy, he was watching how I was moving at work with people. You feel what I'm saying? And he acknowledged that and told me that he could see that my energy was receptive, bro. It was good energy, so he gave me that name. I ain't picked that name. Said, do you know how to recover from eating disorder? Man, that's tough. But I would say snacks because you know I don't know much about anorexia, bulimia, but I've looked into it a little bit. But I know it's almost like your body rejecting food, but you kind of have to train yourself to get back eating. So I would say, oh, that's my name right there in Arabic. That's lit. I would say start with snacks though, Kari, because it's a process of wanting to eat again. You know what I'm saying? Start with snacks that you know you're not gonna want to reject. Cause I know a lot of that is food rejection. You know what I'm saying? So start with snacks. Start with snacks that so well no I'm underway, I feel weak and tired all the time. Well yeah, you need to start healthier snacks because I know you're not eating. So the reason I'm saying snacks, I know you're not eating like healthy food or food in general. So find snacks that you like that are healthy, and then it's gonna help you get into the habit of eating it, wanting to eat again. Because anorexia bulimia is like your body rejects that. Nah, that's facts, man. The government is different. He said, I don't want to tell my boyfriend. I don't know what he'll think of me. Well, honestly, you need to have that conversation with him because if you think that's somebody you see yourself being with in the future, he needs to know what you're dealing with. He needs to know what you're dealing with. You need to understand if he's somebody that can support you through this process because I'm YS, just a YouTuber. He's your boyfriend. He needs to, be able to motivate you to get right. So I would suggest figuring out how you gonna talk to him about it. You know what I mean? I don't know your boyfriend, Kari. You know him, but I'm just saying if you're gonna be with someone and you have a health or like a body situation going on, you gotta talk to them about it so you know where they stand with you. You dig? It's important. You don't want to know. You don't want to not think he's not gonna be there in the time of need. This is a serious thing. He's nice, so just give him a chance. He said, "Do you get money from the government or have an EBT card?" Well, actually, I don't have an EBT card, bro. I only had EBT for 1 month. Out of everybody that was getting EBT, when I got accepted, I only got it for 1 month level. So there you go. There's your answer. Yeah, that I mean, I didn't want to get into your life story, Kawari, but I know why people get that, bro. You know what I mean? I'm kind of smart. Nah, level, I keep it a bean. Yeah, I got only EBT for 1 month, bro. My pops can merch. I ain't have it for that long, bro. You know what I'm saying? Kari, I already know that's what leads to that, but my thing to you is you're better now. You already know what's healthy and what's not. You're not younger. You're not a kid no more. When you're a kid, you eating whatever's given to you, bro. Some people overfeed their kids. I ain't gonna lie. They be giving them whatever, but it's like as a kid, you don't control your diet. So once you're an adult, it's better. It's up to you. You gotta make the decisions. Yeah, talk to your boyfriend, man. Be open with him, especially if y'all gonna make it forever. If this a forever thing, y'all got, discuss everything. Good convos, hard convos. I mean, yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe cake might not be the right way to start back. You know what I'm saying? But take your time to get healthier snacks, man. Cake might not be the way to jump back in it. Cake is got a lot of, calories and stuff like that. He said, I think every time when you girls get older, it's like life experience when we were young. Do you think, he said, it's like experiencing life when we were young. Do you think different when you're in 40? You think different when you're 40 and you think different when you're, yeah, at every age you think different. Let me say one thing though. A lot of people struggle with weight after a certain age just because they're not really taking care of their body, bro. And once you get older, your metabolism slow down. Your metabolism is like how fast your body processes stuff. Don't worry about that, TT. I get what you're saying. You know what I mean? So as you approach a certain age, like maybe 30, 40, you gotta start really watching what you're eating. You gotta start exercising. Otherwise, you kind of get out of shape a little bit, bro. Oh, as people get older, you notice they get out of shape because you're not really active. You're not really, you know, working like you're young, being active when you're young. So it's just different. You say it's just I don't like to eat a lot. Now I know anorexia bulimia. That's what it's called. But that's why I said the best way for somebody like you who doesn't like to eat a lot is to start with good snacks that you're gonna eat regularly. When I say good snacks, I'm talking about snacks that you're not gonna throw up. You know what I mean? Because I know there's a lot of throw up involved in that disorder, throwing up the food, rejecting the food. So you gotta trick your body into wanting to eat again. You know what I mean? All right, TT, have a good day, man. Love, bruh. Fruits is a great way to start. So why not become get a juicer, a fruit juicer? So buy fruits and get a juicer. And the juicer, you know what a juicer is, Kari, right? It's like you get an orange, it's gonna press all the juice out of the orange. You get the watermelon, it presses the juice out of the watermelon. Get the juicer and get fruits, right? Now that's gonna literally help your body and your malnutrition. That's gonna be a faster way to get back. That's gonna provide the nutrients plus whatever you need. So get fruits and get a juicer. He said, we have everything over here. I can't believe you asked me that. It's like I'm in the crib. So that's right there is where you start. That's the answer. You need to regularly juice. Press the juice, have it in the canning jars, and just drink that. plus your snacks as fruits. By the time you look up, you done gained your weight, you're healthier, and now you probably got a new nutritional lifestyle. You feel me? Yeah, fish, avocado. Fish, you can make a fish sandwich. I love fish sandwiches. I ain't gonna hold you. Fish sandwich with a little bit of cheese. You know what I mean? With some onions on there. You know what I mean? Like some lettuce. A tomato. One, dog. A little spicy chipotle. One, we going dumb. Yeah, we going dumb. But nah, facts, facts. Kari, by the end of the year, you gonna be good, man. You got everything you need at the house. You got the juice, you got the fruits. All you gotta do is put it together. Next thing you know, you're gonna have the body and the glutes. And then you could teach everybody else that struggles with this. Because there's a lot of people that struggle with that. In all honesty, you know. Yeah, organic fish is fire though, man. Love to all y'all, man. Don't be lustful out there. Stay solid. If you horny, go work out, man. You say I get called pretty. I know, but 103 and you feeling weak, that's not good. So you gotta get that body. Fruits and veggies gonna put that on you. Cause fruits and veggies is like a direct source of everything you want. It's like, do you know what I mean? It's not like a substitute. It's like all the nutrients your body needs is literally in fruits and vegetables, bro. That's really what we're supposed to be eating. That's why when you was a kid, it was so stressed out that you eat your vegetables and your fruits for you to get bigger and grow and stuff like that. So it's a deeper thing than that. It's like most of the other stuff we eat, they don't provide all the nutrients we need. That's why sometimes people are tired, sometimes people are fatigued, some people don't have good eyesight, and all that stuff we need is in fruits and veggies, bro. You know what I'm saying? Facts. And if you look at menus, you start looking like it's barely any fruits and veggies, right? He said, yeah, I'll tell you what happens with my boyfriend. Yeah, good luck with that, though. Yeah, that's good. He said, I think people don't like veggie because they never could. Man, I ain't gonna lie, organic, you right. But, bro, I never used to like broccoli. I love broccoli, bro. I had some really good cooked broccoli sometime. I had some really good corn, some squash, yams, potatoes. After that, it was like, what? Veggies is fire. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what? Give me extra tomatoes. The only thing I don't like is the grape tomatoes because they taste sour. Yeah, I mean, I don't really like those. Bell peppers, come on. With green peppers, bell peppers, red peppers, broccoli season, yeah. With some baked potatoes, what? Now y'all make me hungry right now. I'm about to go eat after this. You know what I'm saying? You got to tell me how you got that mask. I got it off of Temu, broski. So link in my bio, man. You want to get some cargo shorts, all that stuff is link in the bio, man. You feel me? But yeah, veggies is cool, man. I love veggies. I never used to like veggies, but I grew to like veggies. Veggies are a good part of your nutrition. And most people don't barely eat fruits, bro. Most people barely eat fruits. They eat fries, chicken. They barely eat a fruit, gang. Like, the most fruit a president eat is a banana. Like, or an apple, gang. Like, but y'all gotta get cantaloupes, you know what I mean? Watermelon, kiwi, blackberries. You know what I mean? I don't like blueberries, but blueberries good too. You know, I gotta get all the good fruits. You know what I'm saying? Timu be having that stuff, bro. They be hating on Timu. I don't know why they be hating on Timu, but Timu be having that stuff, man. I don't care what they say. I don't care what they say, man. Timu be having that stuff. You're seeing what's up. Nah, I try to go at least what is it, 80? Yeah, Timu be having that. Timu, Sheen, Fashion Over. People be lying. They be acting like they so Hollywood, like they don't be buying stuff from these places. These places be having some drip. It ain't too Hollywood. I know a lot of people shopping on there in secret. It's like, oh, bro, who cares? You getting clothes off of there as long as you look nice while you tripping. You know what I'm saying? As long as you look decent while you tripping, yo. It's a lot of people that's gonna be tripping because they wanna have a high name designers or like some of that stuff don't even be looking good. I'm not gonna lie. Some of the designer stuff be weak, bro. Like, dang, like how much they paying these designers, bro? They might have to put me on the team. What's my favorite food/song? My favorite song is One More Time, huh? To celebrate, yeah, don't stop. One more time. My favorite song is Daft Punk, One More Time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Um, my favorite food is unchecked. I'm gonna have to show it to y'all, man. The explanation is like mind-boggling. It's kind of weird. Daft Punk, One More Time is my favorite song right there. You know what I'm saying? I could listen to that song anytime, bro. And it just makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying? And Daft Punk is one of the greatest bands for real, like just production-wise, bro. They're behind a lot of music. I'm not gonna lie. They're behind a lot of music, bro. Yes, sir. He said, can you say I need a Bonner? I need a Bonner? Nah, boy, I know what you trying to get me to say. I thought you was saying, I was about to say Anita Baker. I ain't gonna lie. Any pets, man. I used to have a dog, a family dog. It's kind of like my dog. When we first got it, she used to sleep in my room. Her name is Mia. She probably a little older now, man. Oh, I don't really know, man. I don't really get into that politics stuff. You're Lucky Blade. Shout out to you, though, man. I don't like talking about politics, man. I'm not political, man, you know? I'm the type to skip the council hall meeting, send everybody off, not show up. You text me like, are you coming to the meeting? I say, yeah, nah, the meeting continues without me. So that's what it is, man. I ain't talking about politics, broski. I always never liked it though. I just thought it was boring. Bro, I used to be in a debate class. I used to not like the class. Ty baby, she said she probably ether older. I don't know what you talking about. What you mean? Did I answer something crazy? Yeah, politics and politics is politics make people get emotional, bro, and then they get emotional about people they don't even really know on a personal level. It's like you said, the chat be tripping sometime. Nah, facts. It's what's a weird talent you got? I could make a motorcycle sound. Y'all want to see? One of my weird talents is I can make myself sound like a motorcycle or sound like Daffy Duck. You know, I used to be better at it then. I used to be able to say words, but it's like I could really sound like Daffy Duck, like you know what I mean? I can't really do it right now. I ain't did it in a minute. But that's like my weird talent, like sounding like a motorcycle or Daffy Duck. Yeah, I'm saying? It's like I used to make it sound better, but I ain't done this in a minute. I ain't done that in so long. Yeah, it sound dumb, right? It sound like a duck trying to talk like I just said K go. But that's my weird talent, bro. Yo, the rag hands 40 ounce. What other question? You made me laugh doing that shit. Nah. He said, wow, is wilding out, boy. Nah, bro. This man got me rolling on here. Yo, shout out time, baby. What's your last question, man? I'm really finna end this joint because I gotta go to the store. Yeah, shout out to Chick Me Too. Said always remember we was kings and homeboy. Facts. My favorite animal is the lion, broski. I like the lion, man. The lion is like it's just majestic, bro. The lion's dolly. You know what I mean? The lion isn't scared to face his foes. You know what I mean? The lion is responsible. Like it's a lot of things about the lion, man. And I love their characteristics, man. I like how they just chill, you know. He said makes sense. Black people love lion. Nah, my boy, I try to tell the truth, you know. Yeah, this man. Nah, they like lying, bro. Not me, bro. I ain't had the 5 finger discount since I stole from Kmart a long time ago, bro. I was in like middle school, bro. I remember we went to the Kmart. It was me and my friend Terrio. Now Terrio was a little younger than me. Then we had two other people with us, man. So we go to the Walmart, the Kmart, boy. They were one of the Yu-Gi-Oh cards used to come in the decks, the little small decks, and you had like 6, 7, 10 cards in there at most, you heard? So we go to the Walmart. Now keep in mind, now not Kmart, it was Kmart. We done been to this Kmart earlier. We stained them for like 5 packs. So we'd get the packs. What we used to do is duck off to the bathroom, take it out the packs because it was in plastic wrappers, mix it in with our older decks, and then walk out. So we done did it earlier. Now we greedy. So my homie like, man, let's go back. Ontario want to get some. So I remember specifically, bro, my pops was going to a program that day, and he asked me, he like, you need some money? And I'm like, nah, pops, I'm good. Rejected the funds. Then he went to like a wedding, bro. So we pulled up, fam. And we ain't get caught because of me, bro. We got caught because of this dude Terrio, bro. So I went, we all split up. Boom, boom. I go get my deck, boom. I go in the bathroom, boom. I do what I do. My other homie, he get his deck, he do what he do. Bruh, Terrio steady walking around the store with his deck. We like, yo, bro, we trying to go. Wait, what's up with you? So he like, I'm like, he like, all right, I'm ready. We like, you can't leave. It's in the pack still. So if they check you, you gonna know, they gonna know that's their stuff. You know what I mean? So he like, all right, we like, go to the bathroom real quick, take it out the wrapper. Bro, this man goes to the next aisle. We thinking he goes to the bathroom. He goes to the next aisle and rips this in front of the camera. It's had the cameras on the top. So we about to walk out, bro. And it's these people that work in stores like Kmart, Walmart. They're like they dress wear regular clothes, bro. But they're security. You know what I mean? They act like shoppers. So we walking out, bro. We literally out the elevator, bro. The little sliding doors, man. We out of that junk, dude. The dude comes out of nowhere, plain clothes. Like, can you guys step back in with me? We could have ran, but we had to go uphill. Like you ain't, bro. You not making it because it's like you still in range. It's not like you running. It's like a duck off and they can't see you, bro. They literally can see you running up the hill to the projects, bro. The Kmart was down the street. So dude like walk us back in there. So we walking back in there the whole time thinking like, I gotta get the cars off me. I gotta get the cars off me. So I'm kind of walking. And then he's like standing, he's like walking behind us. It's all three of us. He's walking behind us to the back room. So I kind of like speed walk a little bit and duck off to where the towels would be. You know where they be having the towels and stuff? So I snatched the cars and the towel. He walks up fast. He's like, you think I'm stupid? You think I'm dumb? You think I'm a dummy? I'm like, what you talking about? Hey, like, I seen you put that there. So he take us to the back room. We get in the back room. It's like, who? They always ask you, they're like, who told you guys to do this? Bro, I specifically remember this man Terry was like, they told me. Like, I'm like, man, I ain't tell him nothing. At the end of the day, I had to call my OG. He was pissed. He had to leave a wedding and come get me for stealing. I mean, after that, it was like, man, I stopped stealing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I used to be swift, bro. I'd take your stuff quick. But I'm not like that no more. Stealing is embarrassing, bro. You look sad when you steal. I'm not gonna lie. You look like you need help. You need help. He's like, one of us got caught like that until I went to EOC. Nah, facts. It be your friends though, man. Bad influences. Them boys like, man, let's go back. I'm like, bro, we was there earlier. They like, bro, we gotta wait. We can get it away again. We went back and got booked. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lesson though, man. Who knows? Because I could have became an ultimate thief, just thinking I could get away stealing, and then the center. Oh, okay, yeah. He used to be swiping them too, but it's just a stupid thing that people do, bro. Still, and once you get good at it, it's hard to stop. So you want to get caught early, bro. If you don't get caught early, you become like a super thief. It's like People can't even have you at their house, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? People can't even have you at the house. So I don't like stealing, man. I don't steal nothing. You can put a 10K here. Bro, I don't even want to be around your bread, bro. I'm going to just let that junk be there, man. I'm different now. You know what I mean? That was when I was younger. I call it the 5-finger discount. I'm taking whatever. But it's embarrassing. When you get caught stealing, it's so embarrassing. And you dang near look sad. You know what I mean? And then it's in public, man. It's all good. But look, I love y'all though, man. I gotta end it live because my battery's on 10%. I might be live later though, around like 11:30, 11:40. Y'all be smooth out there, bro. Listen, control your lust, man. It's gonna take work. I had to do it. I was lustful at one point. I was having recreational interaction. But once you realize that, it's like you don't engage in that no more to be better. You feel me? And what you're doing is for you, because you don't want to not have self-control, be around beautiful women, and then you goon, the top tier goon. You know what I mean? Them boys, they catch weird cases. Love you too, Ty baby, man. Y'all be safe out there. I love y'all, man. I'm gonna be live later on though, around like 11:30. All right.